What's going on, y'all? You know who it is. Mr. Warmack, a.k.a. Low Rent, a.k.a. The Ignorant American, a.k.a. The Truth As You Know It, a.k.a. Dirty Business, a.k.a. The Jet Jaguar of YouTube.
Just let people know what my thoughts were and kind of what happened here. I don't know if you remember this or not, but a couple years ago, 2013, there was this thing where Lil Wayne, the rapper, made a song about Emmett Till, and he made a song about other stuff. But one of his verses was he talked about having sex with a woman and beating up on the pussy and making it look like Emmett Till or something like that. And I remember when that happened, I got a call from Jesse Jackson and his people, and they basically were concerned about the fact that this lyric, we know hip hop pushes the limit.
All right, folks. Alright, folks, you already wonder where I played that. And, my friend's going to be in here to 2, 3, 1. Hey, Jonathan, there he is. Me and Jonathan have a couple questions right about now. And if you notice, I played an earlier clip of Dr. Boyce Watkins. Smart man, by the way. I listened to his channel. Somebody turned me on his channel, and I listened to it, and dude knows what he's talking about. Well, this is one of the few things maybe I might have a problem with, and I want to explain. Like, he explained the situation earlier, where I guess Lil Wayne had a thing reversed with Emmett Till, and I want you to also see who's had their hand in all this. Jesse Jackson, like I told you guys, he's always around putting his hands in where, you know. Meanwhile, Chicago's burning down. Jesse's out elsewhere. If you can't clean up Chicago, worry about Chicago first, Jesse. Then we can maneuver later. But what happened was they didn't like the verse, and they protested. See, and all these quotes are. I'm gonna paraphrase a lot of these quotes because they're in all these videos that they made. So I'm not saying anything new. This is what they're saying. They said that if they couldn't get to them, they're going to get to their money, paraphrasing, which means they hit them in the pockets. So what they did to Lil Wayne was they protested the Mountain Dew and their sponsors, the sponsor of the tour, and they pulled out. Which I don't agree with that, because, you know, you got a young man making money, let the young man make his money, then go to him and try to talk to him and reason with him. Don't get mad because he didn't respond to you. The guy has a busy schedule. If he's on tour, that means he has a lot of stuff to do. So what they did is they got mad because he didn't get back to them right away. So, we'll just hit you in the pockets. And this is what I can't stand, because they blame a lot. Like, this is what, back in the day, the Maxine Waters syndrome, where she didn't understand hip-hop or whatever, and she wanted to ban this, do that. She put her little tap dancing shoes on for the nation, and it went out. But what I want to talk about is, there was a byproduct of all this, was Tyler, the Creator. Now, Tyler, the Creator is a talented young man. He was making a Mountain Dew commercial, which nobody had a problem with, except these dudes. They tried to say that and this is what, like I said, I'm not saying anything that they didn't put out there. They said commercials were racist, they were prejudiced, they made black people look bad. But what it was a goat. I guess I never seen a commercial. I've seen part, and I never seen all of it, but I've heard about them. I guess a goat hat, something happened like a goat mugged a lady, something like that. Well, in the commercial, the lineup was a goat with black guys. Now, instead of doing their due diligence, Dr. Boyce Watkins and his group, with the shadow puppet hand of Jesse Jackson on them, didn't ask, what's going on here? They didn't go through the proper channels. They just did the protest route. No, we'll protest nothing, and they shut it down. Now, what they didn't know is, and these are the same guys that will tell you that mostly black men are going to be incarcerated. What they didn't like about the commercial was when they did the old lineup routine. Now, most black men are going to be incarcerated, and most black men are going to be picked up by the police. Most black men are going to be in lineups. That's just my way of thinking. If that's what you're saying is true. It was a goat with black men. Now, while you guys are hollering, this is racist, this is yada yada yada, y'all never heard Tyler Creator's side, and I heard his side, and I kind of respect that, because a lot of you guys aren't doing what he did. What it was is, like he said, those guys were his friends. Like those guys were his real life friends, not like you fake blacks out here on some pound stuff and don't do nothing. Those were his real life friends, and he was trying to put them in there to give them something to do to expand their horizons. But no, you know how we are as a people. We're going back to that, Maxine, like I said, the Maxine Waters syndrome, where she started tap dancing in front of the country. Oh, shut it down. Instead of coming to the people and asking, like their quote was, "Hey, look, I'm paraphrasing. We'll hurt you more hitting you in your pockets," and people will listen. But at the same time, it's not needed. And I can feel where Tyler Creators are coming from, because what happened was Dr. Boyce and them effectively got Tyler Creators there was four more commercials to do. He effectively shut it down. And then what gets me is these groups and these people, Jesse Jackson, like I said, I'm gonna say your name because you got your hand on this. You got blood on your hands too. They get mad that people don't want to deal with them. But you see why people don't want to deal with you? Because you want to use heavy-headed tactics, and all of a sudden you want to come with an olive branch. Like with me. If you use heavy-handed tactics with me, it's F you all day. I got nothing to say to you. I don't want to reach out to you. I don't want to, it's nothing. Like, and that's the and I can see Tyler Creator, I can see his point. Because that's what I be saying to these guys. If you shut me down, like if you reached out to me and I said I can't talk, we get back at the date, and then you go on your little crusade, I'd be F you too. You're talking about black entrepreneurship, and then you want to shut down black creativity and black entrepreneurship. It's like you're talking out of two sides of your forked tongues. Like I said, me personally, I understand where Tyler Creator is coming from when he says F all you guys, because you didn't show him the respect. And now people are going to say, well, oh, you're wrong. It's not the way. I'm not wrong on this one. These guys are going to have to eat this one, because instead of doing their due diligence and going through the proper channels and let them get their money, and then afterwards, well, maybe we can do this. They pull. I'm gonna equate this. You ever mess with a chick? You tell her no, and she's all right. You'll see. And then she does something grimy to get you in trouble. That's what this reminds me of. This reminds me of, well, I don't know what their behind the scenes were, why they couldn't meet with them. It's none of my business. But they pulled that mess on them, and this is why like I said, I listen to Dr. Boyce. I listen to his videos. He has a lot of information, a lot of positive information. But on this one, I'm sorry. They gotta eat an L on this one. And I know there's gonna be a lot of you Negroes coming behind saying, "Oh, he didn't do nothing wrong." Yes, he did. If it was your money, he wouldn't be too happy. If somebody, let me put this way, if somebody froze my money, it'd be F you all day. And then for the reason you tried to freeze my money. But like I said, this is how it is in Black America, man. You say one thing, and then when the puppet master comes out and wants to block my money, hey, go say something. This is what you do. That's why I do my thing, and I'm not worried about none of you guys. Because all I know is if I put the truth out, I don't have to go and force my hand. Truth is the truth. You'll be listening, you may be mad at what I say, but like, hey, look, man, the dude's kicking facts. And that's why a lot of these cats don't want to mess with me on another level, because I kick facts. And since they don't kick facts, and since, like I said, this was not being funky, this was not keeping it at 100 with these two young dudes. Like I said, Lil Wayne didn't want to meet with you, so you stop his money. Obviously, you're not stopping his money because he's still getting paid. He just signed, did he sign with Jay-Z's Takao or something? Tyler, the Creator, he's still doing his thing. So effectively, what did you do? Well, it's like that's how black people operate. Well, they know how we feel now. So what? I mean, come on now. I mean, this is why the younger generation always hates on the older generation, because you do stupid stuff like this. And like I said, man, this is why the older cat I can really rock with is Farrakhan. Because Farrakhan is a dude who will listen to both sides and will give you honest advice. I can't rock with Sharpton no more. I can't rock with Jesse Jackson, because this is the underhanded stuff they pull. So if you listen to all the videos, I didn't distort nothing. But the fact remains is Dr. Boyce did something. They were out of line. They were out of line on this one. So Tyler should just keep doing his thing. Lil Wayne doing his thing. Ignore what they did. But just know it was Jesse Jackson that had that hand, the Shadow Master. He had his hand on this one. So Jesse, you got blood on your hands. So I'm out. Peace.